Hello, hello, and welcome back to my channel. I have got such an exciting story to tell you. So a couple of weeks ago, I had one of the biggest pinch me moments of my career as Daisy. I have some really good friends that have a pretty big Target account, right? They are the girls at Best of Target, and I absolutely love and adore both of them. Their content, their pages are phenomenal. You'll definitely have to check them out. Well, Target reached out to them to do a collaboration inside of a Target, and unfortunately, but also fortunately, bittersweet. One of the partners, my friend Callie, was ready to pop. She was almost 9 months pregnant, like literally going to be having her beautiful boy any day, so she couldn't travel to New York. Well, Target asked for some ideas, and one of my best friends in the whole wide world, Jenna, sent them some of our videos where we filmed messing around, goofing off, just having a blast inside of Target. So they reached out to me and we made it happen. When I tell you this was like a whirlwind, I mean, it was like 3 weeks that we had the call. We like decided, yes, this is happening, it's a go, until we were flying to New York. It was crazy. And when I tell you, things started to go just kind of wrong, like one thing after another. It was insane. So the day before, I was supposed to do like my promotional shoot, so still in Utah, but they had scheduled with a specific Target for me to go and film this kind of teaser talking about showing the fun inside of Target. I got food poisoning, like could not go away from the porcelain throne for like 2 minutes. I drank water, it came out of me. It was horrible. And this is the day I'm supposed to be in Target filming. Luckily, like the next day, I was feeling better, like I had slept. I tried to like do any kind of liquid, like anything I could. And we made it to Target. I was dizzy, but still acting like a goof, like I did a cartwheel and then just kind of had to stop. We pulled through, and actually it turned out okay. Like I think the video, you can't really tell that I wasn't feeling so great, but we got it done, we got it filmed, and then once I posted the video, the song was copyrighted. So there was like one thing after another that just kept going wrong, and the reason why copyrighted music or the audio was a problem is because they were gonna promote it, right? But for a business, a company to promote a reel, it can't have a copyrighted sound attached. So anyway, we had to work on all that. We had to do that. It's been 3 weeks. So on Monday, I fly out to New York to sauerkraut. How do you say it? Sauerkraut? Setauket?
I think so. Sauerkraut.
That's how it looks when you spell it.
Yes, it does.
You know how when you just kind of read things,
Yeah.
and what comes is sauerkraut. Setauket, New York. So we flew into Manhattan, and then traffic was crazy. It took like 2 hours. We got to the hotel, and I got to see Jenna, which my girl Jenna moved to Texas almost a year ago. And so I haven't been able to see her as much. We haven't been able to like film content. So it was so exciting to see her. And we were able to just kind of like decompress that night. And then the next day we went to Target. The live was set for Wednesday night, but because they were closing the Target down, it had to be 10 p.m., right? So Tuesday, we were going to Target for a dress rehearsal, but not until that evening. So Jen and I went to Target and like shopped like normal, filmed some content. And then when it was time for the dress rehearsal, it was incredible. So they spoiled us rotten. First of all, they got us like yummy food. The whole entire crew was amazing. It was so much fun to meet these people that, like the crew that filmed. There was sound, there was, I mean, so many people in the background. Like it was just so much fun, and everyone was so welcoming and just so genuine. It was incredible. Well, we didn't get home Tuesday night until like 1 a.m. And if you know me at all, my sleep is like top priority. So such a late night, but so much fun, like feeling, okay, we're doing this, we're doing this. That's a wrap. We did it. Day 1.
It's almost 1 a.m. The countdown is on. We go live tomorrow at, it's 8 p.m. Mountain Standard Time, 9 p.m. Central.
10 p.m. Eastern. Come shop with us. Wednesday, they wanted us to come back at like noon, I think.
Here we go. We're doing it. We're heading to Target. We're going to be at Target for a solid 10 hours today.
It's happening. I'm so excited. We got there and they had these lox bagels, which where have these been all my life? How have I never tried this bagel with yummy cream cheese and salmon? It was money. It was so good. Too bad my nerves were like so wackadoo that I could not even eat a whole, like I probably would have eaten 4 if it were a normal day. It was so good. Anyway, so we did another dress rehearsal.
We did it. I'm exhausted, but that was amazing.
That was so much fun. We're not even like close to being done though.
I know.
The fun part is yet to come.
We finally get to do hair and makeup now.
Put on my face.
Yep, which will be fun. So you'll see two different ladies in a little bit.
And then we went and got our makeup done. We get our makeup done and we're doing kind of like, we're gonna film the intro, we're gonna just kind of get started, and I am just goofing off. Like I feel like I got to the point of, I mean, I was tired, right? So many late nights, plus just like my nerves and all of the buildup, like nothing is gonna change now. Like this is going, this is happening, so might as well have fun with it. So, I mean, I was singing, being inappropriate, and giving some sass to the director, but I mean, everybody took it in great strides. Like everybody was so fun. Started to film. And when I tell you it was the fastest 45 minutes of my life, it was a blur. I mean, Jenna is just so easy to bounce off of. You know, she's taking the lead. We're walking through, there's specific aisles that we have to go down, specific things that are planned out. And Callie was up there kind of talking us through, reading some of the comments, and we just went. Like, talk about a surreal moment. Like going back and watching it the next day, I can't even remember in the moment, like being there inside of Target. And it sounds so silly because literally just shopping in front of Target, but there are probably 15 people in this crew. We've got these 2 cameras that are following us through everything. We've got someone in our ear, remember to da-da-da-da-da. Okay, Daisy, now you need da-da-da-da-da. So it's like, it was surreal. Like there's no other word to describe it, but it was so much fun. And we had a blast, and I think it turned out pretty well. I cannot wait to like get all the analytics and kind of see like who was there. I know like my mom and my family, like so sweet. All this love and support was incredible. So everything was just amazing. If you want to see how it turned out, get kind of like a teaser of the video, check this out.
Target! It is gonna be an epic shopping event. We're gonna help you guys get ready for summer, saving you time, saving you money. Cheers! This is all very affordable.
Love a fantastic deal.
It looks great.
Hey Jenna.
Oh.
Go find some outdoor family fun.
I'm in!
Add it to cart.
I'm gonna set a timer.
Go! This backpack. Cute. What's the time at?
4, 3, 2. You guys did it. Let's take a poll.
Drum roll.
Jenna won.
You did it! Let's check out together.
Thank you so much for shopping with us. And then if you want to watch the whole thing, I'm going to put the link in the caption below. Seriously, so much fun. And I'd love any comments you have. It was so much fun. So, okay, coming down from like this adrenaline rush, like we finished filming, we're walking like down, and Jenna and I are like, we did it. Like, holy cow, it's over, we did it. And we head back to where all the crew is high-fiving and hugging and saying good job. We had champagne and just celebrating with everyone. Like, I really felt like I was part of the team, which I feel like made me more comfortable, right? Knowing that these people are there with you and they're cheering you on, and they're there to help you, and you're there to help them. Like, we're all coming together for this. It was surreal. And I really do feel like I made these friends in 3 days that I will continue to talk to for years to come. Just such an amazing experience. So we got to bed super late, woke up the next morning and had to check out of that hotel. Jenna and I were heading to Manhattan for just one quick night. We had the afternoon and a night, and then the next morning to go see the city. We drove back to Manhattan with 2 of the crew members, and they were so much fun. They put up with us singing, like playing all the New York songs at like full volume, and we were dancing in the back seat, just so pumped after having such a fun beginning of the week. And now being able to go explore one of my favorite cities in the world with one of my favorite people in the world. So fun. So we get to the hotel and we're like, okay, we've got 30 minutes to get caught up on, like, do some work, text messages, check in with family, and then we couldn't get up. And we literally sat on, like, we had the 2 queens, we're both in our individual beds, just like laying there. I didn't catch up on anything. I was so exhausted. So we had to kind of, okay, well, we have to go to dinner and we have to go. We bought tickets to Hamilton. And, like, we have to get going. So we're like talking each other, okay, we can do this. We're getting up. And we got up. We went to dinner and it was so yummy, so fun walking the town. We both were in like these bright pink looks, walking through Times Square, just exploring the city. Hamilton was incredible. I tried to watch it on, I think it was Netflix or HBO, I don't remember. And I ended up really disappointing my sister and turning it off early because I just couldn't get into it. But seeing it on Broadway, oh my gosh, I mean, I had the chills. It was phenomenal. The entire show, the music, the actors, 10 out of 10 recommend. If you go to New York, Hamilton is a must see. And then we got lost heading back to the hotel. I'm not gonna say it was Jenna's fault, but it was Jenna's fault. We got lost, met some more fun people in Times Square, headed back to our room, went to sleep, woke up the next morning, and we were like, we're gonna go shopping today. Like, let's go film content, let's go shop. Only to realize that by the time like we were ready, we had like an hour and a half before we had to head to the airport for both of our flights. So we did get to go to like the Times Square Target, which was so cool, so fun. Any Target is fun though, I feel like. I don't know, they do it right. And then went and got some delicious lunch. It was like a last minute decision. We found this spot that had fresh tacos. Oh, they were so good. We got stuck in traffic on the way to the airport. Literally both just made our flights. Like, we're texting each other because we had different terminals, and we're like hauling ass to the terminals to make it on time. We both got on the flight. It was incredible. The entire week flew by, but it was such an incredible experience, and I felt so honored to be included in this Target live with one of my best friends in one of my favorite cities. Like, just, oh, it was amazing, so much fun. Trip of a lifetime. Thank you so much for like coming on this journey, like seeing a little bit of my trip, a little bit of the behind the scenes, just so much fun. I'd love to know what you think about it all. Like, would you have known all of that was happening in the background of the live had you not seen this? And I don't know, like, was this fun for you? Do you want more videos like this, kind of behind the scenes? It was so much fun, such a blast. Thank you so much for watching. I'll talk to you next time. Thank you, Target. Thank you, Jenna. Just an absolute blast. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you next time.